Welcome back to It Is What It Is. I'm Treasure Wilson, aka Stat Baby, along with your hosts Cam and Mace. So we have a lot to cover today. Are y'all ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Yes, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Like, I'm dressed like for a funeral, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like that, baby?
Right.
Yeah.
He coming for the kill. He coming.
I came to kill him.
Right?
Yeah, with Lazarus.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, let's get into it. So, as we know, Ja Morant has been a hot topic in the media for a lot of things that have happened off the court. Mm-hmm. Incidents involving the strip club, social media scandals, and the list goes on. Mm-hmm. He got the chance to sit down with Jalen Rose. He asked him questions like, how stressful is it being Ja Morant? Whose gun was he holding? But did Jalen Rose really ask Ja the right questions?
Did he ask him who gun he was holding?
Yeah.
I think that was the number one question, but he didn't answer it. So, Jive, you listening to us? That's the question we still want to know. You can dance around the whole thing, but we need to know whose gun was it.
What the fuck is you talking about, man? What the fuck are you talking about, my nigga? You asking the nigga, yo, so off top, you're asking Ja Morant to tell niggas.
Whose gun was it? If he changed, with the way we know he changed, if he give up the court, if he changed.
Yeah, all right, man, listen.
They didn't ask him to cut his hair.
Yeah, this is true, but...
We need to see something to know he changed.
You out of pocket asking that nigga to get on the television and say whose gun it is.
If he's not gang, then we need to know whose gun it is. But if he's following gang culture, then he's not supposed to say who gun it is.
It's still gang. I don't know. I don't really think it's about gang and not gang. You can't get up in there. Ja, you asked to hold my pistol for the video. You go viral.
No, I get what you
Now you go viral, so now you gotta throw me under the bus?
Yeah,
that's crazy. Come on now. That's wild, my nigga. I would have gave it to you to tell on me, my nigga. That's crazy.
I get that. But if it's his, I think he should own up to it. It was his gun.
I don't know whose gun it was, because at the end of the day, there was a lot of shit going on with Ja and Memphis on the road.
Yeah.
I don't know how all these guns and paraphernalia are going on the road. I can see if they're home and they're around that shit, especially in Memphis. You gotta keep a pistol nearby in Memphis. But how is all this going on the road? Who is taking this on the road?
I think Ja Morant and himself just need to acknowledge that he's trying to be something he shouldn't be being at this point. And if you got the gun, like realistically, if you're stressed out and you carry the gun on the road, I don't want to be on a bus with somebody stressed out and they got a gun.
Yeah. Listen, what I will say is this, man.
We're laughing, but it's not laughable, you know? It's not. Keep laughing. If somebody's stressed out and they're out of control and they're taking a gun on the road, I can't sleep. Now I'm stressed out. John, you're looking at this. We don't mean to really laugh at your thing. We want to help, but you got to cut it out, man. You got to cut it out. Talk with me. I can help you. I'm a trusted voice.
Listen, that's a great point. I really don't want, you don't want to be around anybody with a gun who's stressed out, which is a great point. But what I will say is this. Since Ja Morant has been back publicly after the interview with Jalen Rose, he's been amazing, saying all the right things. What he should be saying, now is he going to live up to everything that he's saying he's going to do? That's the question. But he has been saying all the right things of what a person should say. He's staying in a safe place.
But whose gun is it?
That's another story for another day. I hope you don't tell whose gun it is, because that would really be some sucker shit. It would. They gave you the pistol so you could show off on the gram and do all the...
No, I'm saying if it's his gun, not blame somebody or snitch on somebody, but if it's his gun, you should say it's my gun.
The shit over with. Nobody ain't like nobody getting charged with the gun.
It's not over because I can't sleep. Now I can't sleep.
I'm just saying, no, you can't sleep. But as far as, why bring up a whole nother case or another situation when it's buried? Nobody's kidding. It's not like Denver police, Colorado police dropped the case. They know they're not bringing up in Memphis. Sweep the gun under the rug. We don't even know whose gun it is. Let's move on. If I'm John Morant.
All right, you're right. Let's go on.
So, well, piggybacking off of that a little bit, okay? So he did talk about what happened, but do you think that him even taking the interview was a good idea? Or do you think he should have just left it alone and just went back to play? Like, why do you feel like he should even have to answer himself to the public and prove himself?
Because that's the generation we in, that you feel like, and not just generation, that's sports in general. Everybody has one of those interviews after some quote-unquote scandal in sports, whether it's the Flakegate with Tom Brady or, you know, I don't want to bring up personal shit, but I was going to bring up my man joint.
I thought about it.
I was like, I didn't want to do that, you know what I'm saying? But you got to do them interviews after a scandal.
Because people want to know, where was your brain? Where was your brain when you was doing that? I know you was doing that, but what was you thinking?
Yeah. So I think doing those interviews are important. Do you have to do them? No. But then if you don't do them, you're going to seem like you're insensitive. You know what I'm saying? It's going to seem like you really don't give a fuck. And it's like, oh, he can't even do the fucking interview and tell us what the fuck is going on. Yeah. I have a real problem with certain things when it comes to athletes dealing with media. Because some people may be the best player in the world. Who said I'm good at talking to people? I just may not.
As a person.
Right. I'm just good at putting the ball in the basket. Pause. Something like, but at the end of the day, that's what I'm good at.
We're going to be serious today, but that was crazy.
I'm not feeding. I'm not feeding. I'm not feeding to it.
You're not feeding.
You're gonna start bet.
No,
bet.
Go ahead.
I tried to be professional. Bet. That's fine. You was just tripping. That was crazy the way you was That was wild. That was crazy. That was crazy. So, more stories, you gotta do them interviews.
You gotta do them interviews. And you gotta pick the right person. Next time, pick us.
Yeah, that's important too. If you want to pick somebody, that's why I think he went with Jalen Rose. He went with somebody. They're not saying Jalen was going to be soft, pause. I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying, like, he wants to say, like, Muhammad Ali, like Howard Cosell. A lot of people don't talk about this. I just talked about it on, like, my first